Hi there, welcome to Parenting First. My name is Avyan. The lockdown has surely taught us a lot of things. The most important of them is that if you don't need to go out, don't go out. And although the lockdown restrictions have started to fade away as the cities are starting to open up, the marketplaces are opening up, the people are going out of their homes to buy things rather than placing them online, it is still advised by many countries, many administrations, even the most reputable health care centers all over the world, that if you don't need to go out, don't step out of your house. But you, as a parent, can actually understand this problem and can actually explain to yourself that why you are not supposed to go out, why you shouldn't go out, and all the consequences that you will face if you do go out. But what about your teenager? Does your teenager actually understand the kind of problem that we are in? And although the cities have started to open up, people are moving out. People are going out of their homes to the park to get some things in the marketplace. Are your teenagers still allowed to go outside? Now remember that you, as an individual, as a mature person, as a parent, can exercise restraint over a lot of your desires, your emotions, your feelings, and your wants. But the teenager cannot. If the teenager wants to go out and meet with their friends and party, they want to do it. And they cannot explain to themselves that we can't really go out because if we do go out, then we might risk bringing the virus back home. So, in such a scenario where you have specifically told your teenagers, your children, that they're not supposed to go out, and your teenage child, probably one of the eldest child in your home, who happens to be in the adolescent phase, has started to protest that decision of yours by saying, "Why? Let me go out. Let me just meet up with my friends. I haven't met them for the past 3 or 4 months. I have to go out." How do you control those type of teenagers, those type of children who just wouldn't listen? So in this video, I'm just going to share 4 really important and quick tips that you can start following from now that will help you to, kind of explain to your teenager why it is not advisable to step out at this moment. Let's begin. So the first tip is that understand and accept their problem. You as a parent, again, as I said before, that you have the power to exercise restraint. Probably you want to go out to the pub and, treat yourself to a pint of beer with your mates, or you want to meet up with your friends and, have a sort of a party, and you wanted to share what you have all been up to over these past few months. But you can't do it, and you can very well control your emotions. You can tell yourself that, hey, it's only a matter of a few months, and after that I can probably meet them, but right now, because I have the responsibility of my family, it's more important that I stay home. But this power to make this decision, this power to think ahead, this power to understand what exactly is the problem is not something that your teenager has at this moment. So they have this constant burning desire to go out, to meet with their friends, to have a party, to have, a sort of a reunion or something, so that they can just, find themselves in that particular place where it's just them and their friends. So for them, that's a big problem. Not meeting their friends, it's a big problem for the teenager. And that is where you have to step in as a parent. Because you're the mature one, you must understand this problem of your teenager. They can't go out. They can't meet their friends. It's like the whole world's crashing down on them because they can't do it, right? So you must understand this problem. Once you understand what your child must be going through because they can't meet their friends, you must accept it. Now, you must understand that this is just 2 parts of this one tip. You must understand the problem and you must accept the problem. You must understand the position that your child is in right now. And you must accept the fact that they are having this trouble. You must accept, however ludicrous it may sound to you as a parent, that you can't meet your friends. That's not a big deal. You're at your home. You can do all the things that you are supposed to do at home. For them, that's a big problem. So you must understand and you must accept that this is a problem, right? Second tip is that you should guide them to find ways to kill stress. Now, you, as a mature parent, as a mature individual, have probably found millions of ways to kill stress, kill anxiety. You are probably trying to engage yourself in doing things that you wanted to do, but you couldn't because of obvious reasons. And now you have the time, so you're putting your mind on those things. So you are keeping yourself busy, you're taking care of yourself. But the teenager, they don't understand how to kill stress. The only way, or the only thing that they will come back to is their mobile phone or their laptop or their computer, where they can escape into a world which does not expect anything of them apart from the present. So they will play games all day, they would talk to their friends all day, or they would do one particular thing, lazing around in the bed, and they will just keep doing it all day. So it's your duty to explain to them or to guide them as a mentor, as a counselor, as a friend. What are the different ways that they can probably take to kill stress? Because they are stressed. They have a lot of stress of homework. They have been bombarded with homework, right? They can't share what they're feeling at the moment, or how, I mean, they can't share with their friends. They can't express themselves to their parents, and they can't express themselves with their friends at this moment as well. If they've got more homework, they can't complain to another friend. Or why does this teacher give us so much homework? Like, what's a problem, right? They can't gossip, right? So for them, it's also a very stressful time. And obviously, you wouldn't want your teenager to go out in order to kill that sort of anxiety or that sort of stress, just because there is a high risk that once they go out, they might come back carrying the virus, being an asymptomatic carrier. So in their best interest and in your best interest, it is best for you to guide them and tell them that, hey, you shouldn't, or you should do this. Suppose they like something, tell them that they should play an instrument, guide them to, read a book, or talk to them about watching a particular movie, right, or a particular TV series. So just try to engage them in doing the things that they like. It doesn't have to be that, oh, okay, well, you have the free time, you should, sit around and do some chores, do some household chores. Yes, you should tell them and you should ask them to do the household chores as well. But in addition to that, guide them to do something that they like doing, right? Which could be anything. Third tip is let them do their thing for days. Now, it's very common for teenagers these days to sleep late and wake up late, because obviously all the teenagers have find this time at from about 9:30 or 10 in the evening until 12 or 1 in the morning, where they are constantly playing games, or they are watching something on the television together with their friends, and on these online video applications, and or they are probably chatting up with their friends or browsing Instagram or Snapchat or all these social media applications. So they want to do it because they want to keep up with the world, because they feel that the only way to stay connected during this time where they have been physically separated with their friends is to check their mobile phone, is to play the video games online, for 2 hours or 3 hours in the night, because that's the time when their friends are online, or probably do something on Instagram with one of their friends who is also online between midnight and 2 hours past midnight. So let them do their thing. I'm not saying that you should tell them, or you should let them do this, let them break the rules of your house by sleeping at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning every day. I'm not saying that you should do this every day, but let them do it like once or twice or even thrice a week. It's okay. You don't have to make them do this every week. But once or twice every 2 weeks, or twice every 3 weeks, twice every 2 weeks, you can just allow them. Okay, well, you want to play a video game tonight with your friends? Go ahead. I mean, just don't stop them. This would just when you will let them do their own thing for a few days, it will give them the message that, hey, I haven't lost my space. They wouldn't feel that they have lost their space. They would still feel that they are in the comfort of their home. Remember, for a child, for a teenager, the comfort that they get in the company of their friends, for them, that comfort is much more valuable than the comfort that they get at home. They don't appreciate the comfort at home, but they do appreciate the comfort they get with their friends. So, right now, you must understand that they feel that they are in an uncomfortable situation. So, it's your duty to understand that problem and make things a bit more comfortable for them, right? Fourth point is bond with them during this time. Now, the reason why I have included this point is because, you know, it's very difficult to bond with teenagers, especially because their schedules are really busy and they're usually doing something or the other during weekdays, and you probably only get a weekend off that you can spend time with your child, with the teenager, but then your attention gets divided between the chores that you have to complete, or some pending work of the office, or you have to go somewhere to get some things. So your weekend is also very busy. As a parent, you find yourself busy 365 days of the year, apart from the few holidays that you get, obviously. So this is probably one of the most, um, you know, blessed time that you have got, that you can use to bond with your teenager. So do something that they like with them. For instance, they like gardening, so just do it with them. Or they like watching movies, they like watching TV series. Just decide that, okay, on Friday in the evening at about 6 in the evening until 8:30, they're going to be watching this movie together, and we are going to have pizza. I'm going to prepare the pizza. I'm going to get a cold pizza. Anything. Just spend some time with them. And at that hour, when you are spending the time with them and you both are together doing something as a family or as a duo or as a trio, don't let them use their mobile phones. Don't let them get onto a call or something. Just keep them occupied. I'm not saying that you should tell them that, hey, keep your phones away, because they wouldn't like it, but just keep them mentally and physically occupied. If you're watching a movie, say you start watching a movie at 6 in the evening, the movie finishes at 8. Have a discussion about the movie from 8 to 8:30, or until quarter to 9, right? Just kind of get into a conversation with them, talk to them about their studies, their hobbies, what they're doing these days, how their friends are doing. Just get them into a conversation and kind of spend some time. Again, remember that each and every conversation that you have with your teenager where they are expressing something, your talk time should be less than your teenager's talk time. So your teenager should talk more, should express more, should share their opinions more than you do. Okay, so these are the 4 points that I quickly made, and I'm sweating really badly because it's really hot right here. But I hope you find them useful, and I will keep making videos like this in the future as well. And there's a slight announcement that I would like to make. I'm not yet disclosing anything as of now, but we are going to be starting with a new series, which I'm still working on the title, but it will be around how to deal with different situations. So it will be sort of a role play based video where I tell you how to deal with a teenager in a particular situation. It will be very useful for you as a parent, as you will understand how to talk to your teenager at that particular instant, and what to say, what not to say, how to say it, right? So I think I will be able to publish these videos around Friday this week. So you should probably see a video coming on Friday with the context that I just gave you. So I hope you find the video useful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Parenting First essentially gives information and tips and guidance on how to control and how to deal with different types of children. We are now starting off with teenagers essentially, and we will also be producing more videos around how to deal with toddlers, how to deal with children of different ages. So uh, there's going to be a hugely a huge lot of informational videos coming up for you real soon. So stay tuned for that and subscribe to the channel. Stay happy and yeah, cheers. Thanks for watching.